Highlights from earlier today, and Hyo-Joo Kim beginning the day, Judy, 2 back. This was their second at 2.
One of the par 4s on this course that plays.
And this was Hye-Yeon-Ryu a little earlier, trying to make a comeback after a mistake, double bogey at the 5th hole. And this is how you make a comeback. You hold it out for a 2 at the 9th. We saw you last week in contention at the drive on.
And she made it look easy. That was a tap-in birdie. Carlota Segunda was 12 shots off the lead when the weekend began, but she's worked her way up into the top 3. And Carlota, the Spaniard, her second at 8, would curl back to within a foot. She would tap it in to get to 12. Georgia Hall lost a playoff in Phoenix last week. This 3rd shot at the 7th. That would lead to a birdie, and Georgia would get. Now, how about the 20-year-old from China, and how impressive has Roaning Yin been this week? Look at her thread the needle between the.
Yeah, you know, she is impressive as a player, but she also, I think even through your television screen, that she's got quite the personality.
That would take her to 14 under par, tied for the lead. And then just moments ago, Carlota Segunda at the 10th from across the green, looking for her first victory since 2016. LPGA title. So here is Roaning Yin. Bogeyed 3, 4, and 5. At birdies at 6 and 7. Could she do it again? She could.
Yeah, she hit a perfect tee shot right where she needed to put it. The middle of the screen now has an uphill putt that's going to slide a little left to right.
She made another one.
Wow.
So Carlota Segunda 7 under for the day through 11 holes when that one's tapped in, and a chance to win. Going to try and set the target in the clubhouse.
Wind mostly right to left, might be helping a smidge. Shot plays almost a half a club uphill.
Hates it.
This fairway a little more of an awkward angle, having to go over the front left bunker. Also with 9-iron, aggressive swing.
Go, she's saying, and it does go.
And the course record out here, a phenomenal round yesterday that got her right into the mix. Going at the flagstick with a wedge.
And she's asking it to fly. It is going to be the best of the 3. This is Nelly Korda on the tee at the 11th. Nelly just coming off a bogey at 10. Made a good start today with 3 birdies in the first 7 holes.
And freed her up to shoot a beautiful second 9. Oh, my goodness.
What a way to finish the front 9 for Roaning Yin. Oh, just enough of the hole there. So the 5-time winner on the LPGA Tour and 14-time winner, Nelly Korda, for a birdie. It's been a good season for Nelly so far. She's put in some good results. I know there hasn't been a victory yet, but she's been playing well. And that one is about as good as it gets with dead weight putting. Can be quick downhill on some of these greens.
At the 12th for par, Carlota Segunda.
Yeah, she has about 20 feet, a little uphill.
Yeah, that's tough.
That was a great save.
This was her 3rd.
Really fortunate to have a clear shot to the green, just inside 100 yards.
Now the 3rd for Georgia.
Good clean line, the bunker, but a deep bunker. A lot of these bunkers, Judy, are deep and difficult to hit out of.
Yeah, I think we can see that where there's a little change in the grass color. No, not necessarily a great putt.
11.
Last year's Louise Suggs Rolex Rookie of the Year, Taya Titakun. And just wanting that one to get a little hop forward. Segunda for the birdie.
It's about 35 feet. You know, she's struggled on this hole this week. She's 2 over.
Oh, big save.
For bogey. No laughing matter here for Hyo-Ju for par. Hmm.
50% from the bunker so far this week. Georgia Hall. That'll get a little better after that one. Right in the middle.
I mean, obviously she's not hitting all the greens, but making a lot of par putts.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Roaning Yin not budging. The pressure is on Carlota Segunda to make some birdies here. Third shot, par 5.
She had a nice fluffy lie. Great opportunity here, but downwind, oh. This is not the putt she wanted after the 2 shots she hit. She had a chance right by the green, and it's not the result she wanted here.
20 top 5 finishes for Carlota since her last victory. At 14, Patty Tavatanakit to get to 10 under.
She had 77 yards. Thought the ball would spin more, but left herself. Wow. Great downhill putt make there.
Well, here is the LPGA rookie, Lucy Lee. Third shot at the par 5 14th. Great day yesterday, and a great shot here.
And she is capable of really spinning the golf ball.
Yes, and I wonder if she's thinking about carrying it a little past it and using that slope.
Yeah, it's good. It's on the correct portion of the screen. There are little sections of the green. Have some very difficult putts today at 15.
At the 14th, playing with Lucy Lee is world number 2 Nelly Korda, her third at the par 5. Third at the par 4 for Hyo-Ju Kim.
Not an easy pitch, having to deal with some left to right slope on the fringe, and she was coming out of kind of a scrappy lie.
Now Patty's second at the 15th.
You know, again, with a wedge into the wind off an uphill lie, Patty changed clubs. You know, I think you got to figure out how to control the spin. It looked like she opted to take a little more club and use that slope. Great shot.
Yeah, she did very well. Yeah, executed in her career, threw her into the spotlight, and she was struggling to handle it.
Georgia Hall's third at 12.
Her heels are much higher than her toes. The lie is good, though.
Wow.
I'm not saying she doesn't practice at all, but she's not going, you know, for hours upon hours. It's more about quality versus quantity.
So the pressure goes back to Roaning Yin. She'll have a par putt to stay in front by 2.
I agree, Tom. This putt will have some pace. Her caddy pointed to the left side of the hole. moving left to right. I think it's just hard there because that putt is so fast that you're trying to make it, obviously, but you just don't want to get real aggressive.
Incredible. The poise of a veteran.
Patty Tavatanakit for a birdie at the 15th.
She has a great look at it.
Yeah. Okay. He's pointing at somebody in the gallery.
Now, that was a really nice rhythmic swing with a really good line. Oh, that's what she was looking for, Tom.
Yeah, trying to get it back under par for the day.
Over at the par 5 16th, the third shot for Patty Tavatanakit.
Patty had to lay up. She lost her tee shot way right, but she has just been wonderful with her wedges now on this backside. It was a great shot from 82 yards downwind.
This is a tricky hole. There's no doubt about it. A tough green to read. But she did give herself a lot of work to do from the back of that green.
Right, here's Carlota Segunda, third shot, par 5 16th.
The shot is a lot harder than it looks. She had about 20 yards. She had to get it up on the green.
And it's put her in a good position.
Yeah.
Late in the day, Poana greens, nothing. There's no such thing as a gimme.
Yeah, tried to sneak away a little bit. You can hear the ooh from the gallery down there.
All right, here's Patty Tavatanakit up ahead at 16 for birdie. 3 in a row, and another nod to Jason Hamilton, her veteran caddy.
This hole is back left. The back part of the green slopes back to front and right to left. And she played that pretty nicely.
17.
Bunker shot for Segunda. Played it pretty well there, Angela.
Good lie from the rough.
Yeah, good shot.
I tell you, Tom, when I got into these situations, I'm fuming by now because I understand full and well that I did not take advantage of things. And, good for her for making that par putt. But, she is extremely upset with herself with this back nine today.
On the China LPGA Tour. Nelly Korda for birdie at 16. Is she going to be happy with this week or frustrated that she let some get away?
Putt, this for her first birdie on the back nine.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't leave too many putts short like that.
She was battling through a stomach illness yesterday. Have you been able to tell Kay how she's doing? And she makes another. Now she's had some bogeys.
And that's something I think you're just kind of born with, right? Calculating this 112-yard shot, playing closer to 120 or even 122.
Doesn't like it, or is it just the sun? Needs to spin.
I think she pulled it a little, huh?
And it's gone into that higher.
104 yards. Excuse me, 103 yards. Probably playing like 110. See if she can dial this one in nicely. Get some spin on it.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. And Roaning Yin has a chance to potentially extend her lead here. And played it pretty well there, Kay.
Struck midnight for Carlota Segunda, finishing up with her second.
She has a pitching wedge out of the rough. I hope she plans on trying to hit it lower and run it up there.
How about the bunker shot for Patty Tavatanik at 18?
She has a beautiful lie in the bunker. Touch of an upslope.
Just struck it a little bit.
Attract the ball. They don't give you anything. You have to hit it dead center.
And the bunkering is part of why it's such a test.
Well, Georgia has hung in there. Maybe find a birdie or two, maybe even an eagle coming home.
Birdie putt for Segunda at 18.
Maybe.
Well, if this holds, it will be her 21st top 5 since her last victory 6.5 years ago.
You know, it gets in the player's head that they haven't won when they had such opportunity to win.
2 years ago this week, Patty Tavatanik was on top of the world of women's golf. A dominating victory at the Chevron Championship. And a par save.
Yeah, just caught a little bit more ball than she would have liked, but it sure was right on line.
Big opportunity for Georgia Hall here at 16, her third shot at the par 5.
Difficult shot off a tight downhill lie.
Pretty darn good.
She's tough. She's a major champion. Hyo-Joo Kim for par. Wow. No one three-putted less than Hyo-Joo Kim last year on the LPGA Tour. She was #1 in three-putt avoidance. You go back to the 10th hole. Technically, it was a two-putt. Solid. But the two-shot lead is down to 1.
Yeah, does it look like she could catch a little of that tuft before the ball?
Yes. That
But she
sounded
didn't.
clean, though. Really clean.
Excellent.
Get in there. A little too late, Tom, but there's the brilliant shooting star.
Yeah, well done. Last week she shot 65 in the final round, finished about an hour before the last group. Yeah, solid.
Wow.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Get in the hole.
And it plays 6 yards uphill.
Well, a birdie would be a moneymaker.
Wind is blowing right to left. Boy, launched that really high. She has so much more height on her irons than Hyo-Joo. Oh, she went after that one. Nice line.
Oh, nearly perfect. Yin will wait. Hyo-Joo Kim finishes up.
How invested they are, how hard they work, and how many years from childhood on, for most of them, they've put into being on this stage.
In the shadow of Hollywood, a star may have just been born. China's Roaning Yin, at age 20, is an LPGA champion. She wins the DIO Implant LA Open, fending off a pair of major champions.